Springtime in Europe is nothing short of spectacular, and our next port of call proved that. Our exploration of the Greek capital of Athens started off with a visit to the Olympic Stadium, where the first modern Olympics were held back in 1896. As we stood there taking in the sight, I looked to my right, and there stood the Acropolis. There is archaeological evidence that there was human habitation in the area as far back as the 4th millennium BC. Ironically, the Acropolis now sits in the middle of the modern city of Athens, but the name Acropolis comes from two ancient Greek words that mean the edge or extremity of the city. For over 2,000 years, the Acropolis has stood as a symbol of the glory of the ancient Greeks. It has survived wars, sieges, and earthquakes, but time and the elements have taken their toll. In the shadow of the Acropolis lies the Acropolis Museum, where the ancient artworks and statues have been moved indoors to protect them from further damage. As you enter the museum, you see that it is actually built above the ruins of the ancient city. Looking at these ruins, one can only wonder at the people who have walked these streets. Perhaps Pericles, who coordinated the building of the Parthenon in the 5th century BC, or Aristotle, Plato, Socrates, any of the ancient Greek philosophers of antiquity may have wandered these roadways. Inside the museum, you will find a mind-bending collection of Greek statues and artwork. The museum has displays from the 5th century BC to the 5th century AD, including the Gallery of the Slopes, the sanctuaries, the Parthenon Gallery, and so much more. Our tour guide took us through the galleries, showing us the original statues, then taking us through their purpose using the beautiful scale models on display in the museum. Now, as cool as these scale models are, they can't match the beauty and wonder of seeing the original statues up close. Those that have survived thousands of years of war and the elements. Most impressive for me was to see the Parthenon frieze, which depicts a procession of the citizens of ancient Athens preparing for and going to the great Panathenea, the festival of the goddess Athena. The frieze originally consisted of 115 blocks. It had a total length of 160 meters and showed a total of 378 human figures and deities, plus more than 200 animals, mostly horses. It is displayed in its full scale to allow you the opportunity to witness it as it was meant to be experienced. The Acropolis Museum was an amazing journey into history, a brilliant exploration of the ancient city of Athens and the lives of the people who lived there. After the museum and a short bus ride, we made our final stop near the ancient Temple of Zeus. Construction was started by the sons of the deposed tyrant Pyostratus in 520 BC, but the temple did not get finished until 174 BC, surviving the fall of governments and the ravages of war. Like the Acropolis, the temple has seen its share of conflict and natural disaster. Of the original 104 columns, only 15 remain, but they still stand today, a reminder of times long gone. Athens is nothing short of amazing. The blending of the modern city with the ancient world makes it unique as a tourist destination. If you love history like I do and crave an adventure in time, take a trip to Athens and walk in the footsteps of the ancient Greeks. It is an awesome experience.